Welcome, guys, to a very new beginning, a very new episode of Amped Up with Dwayne, Georgie, and Jewel, where real talk gets amped up.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
so proud of
No,
you.
no.
Yeah, let's go.
Homie took about 20 shots.
He got the
to get that
introduction
right.
right, along
20
with the
shots.
slogan.
Yeah. Last time he said that, he called himself Georgie. The shot before that, he called himself Jewel.
Come on, guys.
One of the times he forgot the slogan. Okay,
Take-
got right.
takes
He
a lot
got
of
right. I'm
shot to
actually
make it
stunned.
perfect.
He's
I'm
a true
stunned.
example. Practice makes a man.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Bro, if we get a chance, we have to compile just that introduction. എത്ര തവണ അവൻ എടുത്തു the amount of times he took to it.
അത് viral-ആ, viral-ആ.
Viral അത് വേറെ വല്ലോ ആയി. Okay, continue,
So,
continue.
guys, coming to the point.
On to the point.
What do we have on our agenda today?
What do we have on our plate today? Jul bhai.
ഞാൻ പറയാനോ
ഇല്ല bro. Call someone else. Call someone else. No. Call. Is there another Jul bhai in the room with us? Is there another Jul bhai in the room?
Okay.
One and only piece. Jul bhai.
Relax. Yeah.
Sorry, bro. I'm genuinely just getting
Okay,
pissed.
so we're basically gonna do a comparison between generations.
Why?
Gen Z.
Why do we have to do that?
നമ്മള് പണിയില്ലാതിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
Exactly. We are jobless.
So we are kind of jobless. So we thought, why not settle this generational conflict for
Yeah,
once and for all.
all.
That's it.
And
Today is the
purely,
day.
guys, it's based on our perspective.
Exactly.
ഇതൊരു professional
come-
opinion
Yeah,
അല്ല.
exactly. It's not a
Exactly.
professional
We are
opinion.
not putting any dirt on
പറയാ.
any generations. Every generation is
Every-
good.
I would say
Everyone-
എല്ലാ
yeah,
ജനറേഷനും
has
അവരുടേതായ
its own cons and
നല്ലതുണ്ട്
pros.
ചീത്തയുണ്ട്.
Yes.
We're just gonna, ആ ഒരു obvious ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ.
നമ്മുടെ ആ ഒരു
ഒരു perspective. Everyone has their own views. That's it. End of the day. So let's get right into it. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Gen
So
A,
when we
Gen
talk
Z.
about Gen A, it starts from 2010 to 2025. It goes on.
Obviously, he just by hearted that, and he did not Google to search that. So he just knows.
Yeah,
that. He
10
just
to
knows
20, 10
But
to
we have to
25.
do our
Yeah.
research before.
Yeah. He's
doing
definitely
anything
not
else.
hiding an iPad behind that couch. So yeah, this is not a
No,
matter
guys,
of.
I have an iPad. I
Yeah,
have
so
an
he's not
iPad.
hiding anything. So yeah. So
Okay, Gen Z അന്നേരം 2000
Gen Z 1997, I believe.
1997.
Yes.
so even then,
1997 to 2012.
അപ്പം അങ്ങനാണെങ്കിൽ Julbai doesn't fall under Gen Z also. What's the one before that?
My God, don't let me even start.
Millennials.
We have a grandpa among
We have a grandpa in the discussion right now. Oh my god. Okay, guys. Joke aside, he's really on that road.
Happy Gen Z.
Yeah, happy Gen Z. He's really on that
Proud
road.
Gen Z.
He's a proud Gen Z.
He's a
yes.
proud Gen Z. He's a proud Gen Z. So 2000, either 2012.
2010 to 2025.
So okay, 2010, 2025. So if we're actually gonna start talking about Gen A to start with, at least.
Yes. So it's a generation completely based off, at least you can say, the generation that's completely based off digital era.
Digital era, yeah.
It's based completely.
They
on
were
digital
born
era.
into the digital
Yeah, they are
era.
born into
They are
digital,
living
digital era.
in the digital era.
To be more specific, internet.
They were
Internet
born
is the base.
into the internet. They stay in the internet. They live in the internet, and they follow everything in the internet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like even Gen Z,
But I would say Gen Z was more into a like digital era in all
Digital era
in all
ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, but
aspects.
it
As in,
it wasn't that
TVs,
expensive.
they were
Bro,
more
let me
exposed
give you a
to
very
TV.
simple example. Yeah, I got a phone when because of COVID. Because of COVID, my
Exactly.
parents were forced to give me a phone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my parents would not give me a phone until I went to college, and they would probably still give me a Nokia. Nowadays, children who are just in third, fourth have an iPad, have an iPhone,
But
have
but I
every
believe
single gadget.
that's thanks
We're
to
not
COVID.
talking about
Obviously.
grade 4. I'm talking
I
about
know.
Like 6 or 7.
I
No.
personally know kids who are
Like
at that
small
age,
kids.
even smaller than that.
Yeah, even smaller than that. Like
Yeah, I mean, it
grade
is true.
1,
It is true.
KG2, all of them have iPads.
iPads.
They're called iPad kids. if you
iPad
don't know.
kids, yeah, exactly.
kids.
iPad kids.
They have
live
access
in
to the
iPad.
internet.
So those are the real Gen A.
Gen A, the hardcore
the
Gen
hardcore
A
Gen A.
children, yeah.
So we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna understand them, and we're gonna let you guys know of our perspective, what we think about it.
Let's
So,
get straight
ആ
right
ഒരു
into it. Let's
ജനറേഷൻ
get
തമ്മിലുള്ള ഒരു വ്യത്യാസം
വ്യത്യാസം. Just a comparison.
straight right to it. Let's start with the basic human capability or human function.
As that is
Attention span.
Yes.
Bro, it's become such a huge problem. Attention spans become such a huge problem.
അത് that's not specific to Gen A, I would say.
No,
And
I
let-
would
let me
say
tell you guys,
if you
yeah,
weigh the
yeah.
scales, I would say Gen A has this like E level of problem for attention spans compared to Gen Z. Gen Z
No,
could be
like
down. here.
myself, I have a huge issue with attention span. Maybe not as much as a Gen A,
Yeah.
but it's still there.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Yeah, can you sit down and watch a 5-minute video?
5-minute video, yes.
10-minute video.
Certainly. See, we're not talking about videos here. Yeah.
I mean,
Videos, it depends on what I'm saying is our എപ്പോഴും ഒരു dopamine hit.
yeah, our dopamine
Yeah,
hit. Yeah, they
we
crave
should-
for it. Yeah. That's
Let
there.
me tell you an example.
ഇപ്പം
Talking about
പഠിക്കാൻ ഇപ്പൊ
attention.
5 minutes അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 10 minutes കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വി ഗെറ്റിംഗ് ഡിസ്ട്രാക്റ്റഡ്.
പക്ഷെ നമ്മുടെ കാര്യത്തിൽ പഠിക്കാൻ ഒരിക്കലും ഇരിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
I think
It's not just Gen A, bro. Gen Z.
Gen Z is also.
Gen
has,
Z.
2
Even
minutes
our
of
attention span
2
issue
minutes
ഉണ്ട്.
of any physics lecture is enough to put anyone to fall asleep. I don't
But
think
then,
that's a problem.
let me tell you guys an example.
Yeah.
When we talk about attention span itself, it come like multitasking also comes a part of it. And my personal experience with it is, when I was small, when I was in grade 7 and grade 6, we used to have this extracurricular activities in our school, as in like dance programs and all those programs.
So you're a dancer. We have a dancer.
multi talented.
Guys,
what do you guys?
Somebody.
If this video, I'm just putting it. I don't know if we're actually gonna make it. If this video gets, let's keep a small target. 50 likes, we'll be posting a video of Dwayne dancing.
50.
50 is too low. 50 is too low. Bit more higher.
Your life is on the line.
Your life is on the line. Okay, let's do 100 likes. If this video,
we do 100k likes.
no,
Yeah, that's
no. We're gonna make this reasonable. Yeah, if this video can get about 100 likes, we're definitely posting a video of Dwayne dancing.
Dancing.
in my
Continue.
Sorry.
He's destroying all the prop. Anyway, keep it going.
So in my school time, I'm not gonna dance and I'm gonna post, but I will post.
Definitely happening. 100 likes.
No, not happening.
Definitely. Anyway,
So,
yeah.
Okay, back to the topic.
Back to the story. So when I was in 6th and 8th, there used to be my seniors who used to come and teach us dance. Like they used to do an entire choreography by themselves without taking any influence or without getting it from the internet or using any internet. They used to just do it by themselves.
They were
They used
creative.
to take some inspirations here and there, but then still the ultimate thing used to be their output. But right now, coming to our age, coming to our era, it has been like, let me tell about myself. When I used to teach, like when it came to my turn, but when it was my turn, it came to a point where I had to actually be dependent on internet entirely. I couldn't think
That is true.
like
That is true.
dance steps of myself as in like to do a choreography.
So he's
of
not a
myself.
dancer, alone, he's a choreographer as well.
That's topic for another day.
Guys, we'll hit
We'll
him up.
stop, we'll do
We'll
that
have
another
to
day.
dive
He'll be
in
taking care
deep.
of all of the choreography from now onwards. Hit him up.
But still, coming to the point, coming
Yep.
to the
You
topic.
just okay.
The ability to multitask, at least
Has gone down.
The basic
Or you creativity.
function, creativity.
There is no creativity.
There is no creativity.
There
at
is no
all.
creativity. It's not gone down.
Internet
There is no
doing all the
creativity.
part for. I mean, internet is doing that for us.
It's absolutely gone down.
Now
So
AI.
ChatGPT ko
Now
manna-
AI.
Adu illa.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bro, from making.
Back in the days,
Yeah.
when writing essays or writing an assignment, we had to do if we had like 20 pages to be written. We had to do it
Do
by
actual
ourselves without
research,
taking any help
inspiration
from
ഒക്കെ എടുത്ത്
Exactly. It's a
Yeah,
lot
we
of
had to
work.
take inspiration,
But it was
obviously.
our own
Yeah.
work.
But it was our own work. We had to rewrite
Now,
everything. But
it's
then
something
now it's
else.
just like
Now,
something
see,
else.
the thing is,
Everything
yeah,
so it's
the
like
kind of
pre-made.
prompts that I see people give ChatGPT, yeah, they're not
That is
even.
creative.
They're not even.
That is creative.
That is creative. And also, bro, എനിക്ക് പാവം തോന്നുന്നു. I feel bad for ChatGPT, bro. Write an essay, 2,000 words, like a human. When it gives us an essay, 2,000 words, make it short.
Humanize.
Make it more human. Add more English words. No, make it more fluent. Make it more elaborate, bro. I'm telling you, when AI comes and comes to kill all of us in the future, if I go missing, you guys
You
know the
know
reason
why.
why. You guys know the reason why. AI was the one. AI was definitely the one. So that's the thing with attention span. One more thing I want to talk about is humor. Hey,
Humor.
humor.
താഴോട്ട് പോയാൽ മുകളിലോട്ട് പോയാൽ വാട്ട്സ് യുവർ ഒപ്പീനിയൻ?
മൊത്തത്തിൽ പോയി.
ഒന്നുമില്ല.
Humor ആയില്ലേ ഇപ്പൊ bro?
There's no
To
humor at
make humor has gone down, or I don't know, is non-existent because we've reached a point where even the dumbest comment or
Anything
something
is
that's
funny.
anything is funny.
Anything is funny. Yes, exactly.
If I'm not
Anything
wrong,
works.
the YouTube video of the bread falling is about some, I don't know, don't judge me, some 50 million views. Just the
That's
video
actually
of
concerning
a
as
bread fall.
Bread falling from?
Just no, there's a bread, it just falls, and
From?
people laughed at that. Like him, look at him. He's already been laughing from the beginning of this video.
The fact that people
Oh my
laugh to
God.
that.
It
Come on,
definitely
yeah.
that's the reason. Definitely that's the reason.
That's
That is
a valid
definitely the
reason.
reason.
That's valid. That's only reason.
Definitely
man.
that
Come
is the
on.
reason. Bro, പണ്ടൊക്കെ like ഇപ്പം എൻ്റെ biggest പ്രശ്നം my biggest problem used to be on what I would watch. എന്തുവാ ചോട്ടാ ഭീം കാണണോ, ഡോറ കാണണോ, അല്ലോ
I
എന്തുവാ.
used to watch Dora, bro.
I cannot jinx him on that. I haven't watched Dora. Have you watched Dora?
Dora is a
I mean,
fine.
I used to watch Dora
occasionally,
just
I
for
used to-
Booji, bro.
I used to watch it
what's his name?
occasionally, not
Occasionally.
daily.
Nah, now you're lying. Now you're lying,
Okay,
brother. Now he's
Kuttagare.
lying. Now, okay, Kuttagare. Now he's lying. Now he's lying.
No.
I'm pretty sure he's binge watched every single episode. Now he's just too shy to accept it.
No, I've
See,
watched
it's
Dora
fine,
Buji.
it's fine.
Dora
fine.
Buji
You're always a
occasionally,
kid at heart.
Yes.
and Mayavi as well. Those were both
I
which
cannot
was
relate.
exclusively.
I cannot relate. Mayavi?
Yeah, Mayavi. That was just
Mayavi
exclusively there for
was a
Kochi TV
comic,
or
I
something.
believe,
I
yeah.
believe it was called
I have
Kochi
no
TV.
idea.
And I didn't have a subscription
The one with
for
the-
that.
the one
I
with
used
the
to
sun,
just
yeah?
watch it in YouTube. At those times, YouTube was really rare for us because
Yeah, it is
it
true.
was
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
hard.
Back the videos in YouTube were rare.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't have. Remember the times where we actually didn't have Wi-Fi at home?
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
there.
We
That
didn't
was
have
there.
Wi-Fi.
That was
We didn't have
definitely
Wi-Fi at home.
Desktops used to be this
Times have
huge.
changed.
I mean, for a Gen A, when they listen to this, it's pretty like what they would think.
I
it
feel
is-
old.
Actually.
Bro, I remember
Actually,
there was
the
a
other way-
time where the highest monitor screen was like this thick.
And we were fine with bezels.
Yeah,
we
we were
were-
fine with bezels.
Now, this is considered thick. This is considered thick. What have we reached, man?
Exactly.
Anyway, all of that aside, we've reached a really crazy point. In short, that's all that I'm gonna say.
No, times have
Genuine
really
time is
changed.
flying. Time is literally flying like crazy at this point. Anyway, I don't wanna get any more serious into this. Can we do something fun? Can we genuinely do something fun?
No, he's got something in store.
Yeah,
He's been
I've got
prepping something.
Yeah, I've got
He's been
something.
really
പക്ഷേ
hyped about
സംഭവമാണെന്നാണ്
this.
പറഞ്ഞു
Yeah,
വരുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ
നോക്കാം എന്തായാലും കണ്ടു
ഇപ്പോഴും
നോക്കാം.
അറിയത്തില്ല.
പറ.
So there are different slangs that we use as Gen Zs, but there are other different slangs that Gen A's use.
See, Gen Z എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ, Joel, I don't know if you can relate. What are the slangs? Dosti is there.
Nothing comes to mind.
No, for me, Dosti,
Yeah,
Katti,
tough
Tough,
and-
Pinky Promise. This slang, I wouldn't say those are slangs. Those are just
ഭയങ്കര-
like normal stuff, man.
No, all of it made sense.
It made
ഇപ്പം
sense.
നമ്മൾ
made
go-
sense.
It made
We
sense.
didn't
all
have to
sense.
Google it up.
And I don't
I
think,
don't know
yeah.
if it's just us, like the Gen
Okay.
Zs, but still it made sense.
Well,
At least to the
obviously,
millions.
Exactly.
ഇപ്പം താഫ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ആ ഒരു വേർഡ്
I mean,
Bro, I remember school
എന്ത് മീനിങ് ആണ് അതിനുണ്ടായിരുന്നത് നമുക്കറിയത്തില്ല ഇപ്പോഴും എനിക്കറിയത്തില്ല
ചുമ്മാ ആൾക്കാരെ ഇങ്ങനെ ദേഷ്യം കയറ്റാൻ വേണ്ടി go tof 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 മുഖത്തോട് tof
it was like more of like roasted kind of shit.
yeah, it's like roasted kind of thing.
I roasted you. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Anyway, okay, I am genuinely excited. I'm sad saying this. I'm excited to see the kind of phrases they have come with.
So
please.
we're playing a game where you guys
Okay.
will be guessing out the words that I give, and audience as well. You guys as well. So
We gotta give a name to this segment. I feel like this segment could, hit
yeah,
or
actually,
miss.
you know what? Yeah, we can.
In the-
Slanguage 101. How is that?
Oh, you didn't totally.
He
you
definitely
he
came up with that.
right.
He definitely came up with
You
that.
did not
No
think about
inspiration.
that.
Definitely inspiration from that.
All right. So guys, moving.
Let's get in the segment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go into the segment. That's it. So to start off, I want to give you guys something very simple.
Okay.
I bet all the Gen A's would know it. I bet all the Gen Z's also
simple
would know
knowledge.
it.
Yeah.
Skibidi.
അടയാ.
Can do I have the option to leave? Do I have, do I
Because
have
I'm
the
so
option?
ready to get it right.
Do I have the,
it's a
you
very
said
popular
symbol.
word,
You
man.
said symbol.
Skibidi.
I said Skibidi.
Scooby-Doo is fine.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo ആണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. Do you mean
No,
Scooby-Doo?
Skibidi is a very popular word. You guys haven't heard of it?
I mean, I've heard of it, but then
I've heard of it.
but I haven't gone for in-depth research.
Do
on
you
what it
know the
means.
origin
Research
behind?
രീതിയിൽ നമ്മൾ പോയിട്ടില്ല.
I genuinely can't even relate. Like, how would you even use it?
അതിന്റെ originate ചെയ്ത എവിടുന്നാന്ന് അറിയാം.
No idea.
So it was a YouTuber basically. He started doing this animated fun videos. So basically it was full shots at the beginning, and it took off. It took off among the Gen A's. So it's basically എന്ന് പറയുമ്പം it's
He had one job.
it's
He
videos-
had
Hello,
one job.
buddy,
He had one job.
See,
That's it.
so it's videos with toilets, basically of toilets with heads, and grown man spinning with CCTV cameras.
CCTV cameras.
Instead of their
toilet.
head, they have CCTV cameras.
And that is the very first word you decided to
come
put
up
in this
with.
segment.
You're given a segment to do.
Great.
And you chose to choose
What a
Skibidi.
beginning to this
And this is the thing is,
No,
yeah,
Skibidi is more
behind the
mentioned-
cameras, he
Okay.
hyped up this segment like crazy.
So Skibidi is more mentioned towards the it's mentioned as a toilet in that animated
You know what?
movie.
Simple as this. We didn't hear this word. Can we go to the next
Okay,
word?
Skibidi,
please?
like,
No, genuinely.
No, actually,
Genuinely.
what it means is
when is this word
When
used
are we gonna
though?
use it? When
No,
do we
is
actually
this
use
word
it?
used though?
skibidi means good.
Or a
cool,
context angane.
Bad. It can be anything. It's just skibidi.
Dundu man. You're really skibidi, man. Yeah, I'm never saying that, man. I'm genuinely
And there's a
don't see
popular
myself.
song as well in that.
No,
with that
no,
phrase.
no, don't do that.
Skibidi വേണ്ട,
Don't do
വേണ്ട,
that.
ഇപ്പൊ വേണ്ട,
Don't do
ഇത്
that. Don't do that. പാട്ട് വേണ്ട മോനെ അടുത്ത പോയിക്ക് അടുത്ത വാക്ക്
Our
പോയിക്ക്.
audience will be
അയ്യോ
doing
വേണ്ട
that.
അടുത്ത പാട്ട് പോയിക്കോ അയ്യോ പ്ലീസ് അടുത്ത പാട്ട് പോയിക്കോ.
The next one that we have is cap.
Ah,
No, cap
related,
even I
cap
use.
related.
See, I can see.
Cap is
Cap
used by
is like
Gen Zs as well.
Yeah, Gen Z,
like you're saying
Gen Z
something, it's
will
lie
use
or
something.
tallua like.
No cap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He knows it best because like
Exactly.
he
uses
caps
it
a lot. He caps a lot. Free fire. Next
Okay,
one.
next one. Aura. Negative aura. Positive aura.
Yeah,
I mean, I've heard this one
yeah,
as well.
aura
Negative
is
aura,
different.
positive. Yeah, that's.
But that's
I'm not a
used
fan of it,
more,
but it makes sense.
yeah,
It makes
It
sense.
makes
Aura.
sense, but it's
It makes
used more
sense.
among the Gen A.
Okay, cool.
And then there is phantom tax.
കേട്ടിട്ടില്ല.
I know of income tax. I have no revenue tax.
അതും
Being a
കുറച്ച്
finance student, I know all the tax and all that there, but phantom tax, buddy.
No, it's not phantom tax. It's phantom tax.
Phantom tax.
Yes.
What's that supposed to be?
Please enlighten
So
me.
phantom tax basically. Do you guys know of a streamer called Kai Sanat?
Kaisin, yeah, obviously.
Kai
heard of him,
Sanat.
yeah.
So he has a friend called. I guess his name is Phantom.
Phantom.
So
Phantom?
basically he
Obviously
steals all.
phantom ആയിരിക്കുമല്ലോ.
Yeah, obviously yes. So he steals the food from. So they have a streamer. This thing
Yeah,
going
streamer,
on. So
yeah.
they have all these streamers. I don't know how many streamers they have. So all of them come together in a
Yeah.
house and they stream. They live together. So this guy called Phantom, he basically steals their food. So they basically made it in such a way
Food
it's
tax.
tax. Yeah, food
Food
tax.
tax.
I'm genuinely.
That
tax.
kind of stuff.
I don't know what people are
phantom
on
tax
these
is that.
days,
When
man.
is this
It
word used
genuinely
again?
doesn't even make sense at this point.
Basically,
ചുമ്മാ
it means
It's just a phrase.
No, it basically means stealing food from a friend. That's it.
So if
Phantom.
you were
I believe that's a word. I
I
believe that's a
phantom
meaning,
tax.
guys. If
If I
I'm
steal-
wrong, please correct
If
me.
I steal food from somebody, I phantom taxed.
oh my
Yeah,
god,
phantom taxed him.
I'm done with this session.
അത്
I'm genuinely done with this session. I'm done. I'm just
No,
losing
I have
my
a couple
brain.
more
In a
words.
while.
I have a couple
In a
more
while.
words. I feel the audience is gonna
Oh my
get
days.
it right.
Oh my days. Please, I
Yeet.
cannot bear. Oh my
Yeet.
Heard about this,
god.
but
Eat is fine. Eat isn't fine, but it's like everyone എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാവുന്ന ഒരു വാക്ക്. It's not like it's been here for a long time.
എനിക്കറിയത്തില്ല.
It's like
ഞാൻ
yeet.
വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്.
You know, it's like
Eat,
yoink
lot
the
of
phone, like
energy.
eat it.
Yeah, eat it.
Like eat it out.
There are a lot of meanings.
Like
but
yoink it out.
One of his
അല്ല
like
ഞാൻ
lot of
വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, but then
energy.
it never crossed my mind.
Yeah, that's
I
there as
never
well,
had
yeah.
the need to search it.
I mean, I don't think anybody would. Only he would. I don't know why he would as well, but he's been doing that. He sits down.
Okay,
listens to all these words.
Mad lit. I feel
Yeah,
Gen
mad
Z's
lit.
use it a bit,
Okay,
but
Okay,
then
I'm genuinely gonna walk out, bro. I'm
No,
done
mad
with this.
lit,
I'm done with
something
this
was-
session, brother.
Madly lit up.
madly lit. No. It's like yeah, something cool.
Something really good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, done.
And then there's Mog.
കേട്ടിട്ടില്ല.
Yeah, Mog I've heard, cause you know, personally I Mog a lot of people. So
What's more?
So mogging
It's like
is
when you-
basically like finding someone attractive.
not attractive. It's like when you Mog someone, like when someone's like, what do you say?
Yeah, I think someone is more
attracted to them.
significantly attractive than you.
Yeah.
He's more significantly attractive than you, so it's like.
So, I mean, we all know that. We all know that.
എങ്ങനെ? Usage എങ്ങനെ? When do you use it?
Yeah. എന്തായാലും യൂസേജ് എന്തായാലും I don't think we are ever
എനിക്ക്
gonna use
ആവശ്യം
it.
വരത്തില്ല.
I
എനിക്ക് ആവശ്യം
don't think so. We are gonna use it.
I would use it.
And then
I
the
mean,
common
depends.
phrase,
Yeah.
yap.
What Dwayne's been doing, what Dwayne's been doing for the past, like you can
What
see
we
for the
all
past.
are
Yeah,
doing.
no.
Okay,
I
come on.
only speak facts.
Oh, come on, man.
Anyway, end of the day, I can only say one thing: Gen A, Gen Z. I'm a proud Gen Z, and right now the way that Gen A is going, I feel personally is spiraling out of control. Like ipa tanne the language.
see, I
The
would say-
language doesn't make sense. The trends that they come up with doesn't make sense. I'm not
I would
hating.
say,
trends,
see,
okay, I wouldn't
Gen
say- I
is
would
not at all to be as in like എന്താ പറയുന്നത് അവരല്ല ആക്ച്വൽ ദിസ് തിങ് ജെൻ സി ആണ് ബേസിക്കലി ഇന്റർനെറ്റിനെ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് ആക്കി
See, I would say ഇപ്പം ഒരു ജനറേഷന് ഇപ്പം അവര് കാരണമല്ല ഇതൊന്നും,
അവർ കാരണമല്ല
ഇന്റർനെറ്റ് കാരണമാണ്.
ഇന്റർനെറ്റ് കാരണമാണ് ആൻഡ് ഐ ഫീൽ ജെൻ സി ഈസ് ഓൾസോ പ്ലേയിങ് എ വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് റോൾ ഇൻ ഇറ്റ്
വെരി സിഗ്നിഫിക്കന്റ് റോൾ.
very significant role. And have you heard of this new words brain rot?
Guys, let's. I'm leaving.
No,
yeah.
brain
I'm
rot is
leaving. I'm
basically
leaving.
the
This is
new
gonna
words
get.
that come
This is
came
gonna
to
get
my
out.
mind, Jenny.
ബ്രെയിൻ റോട്ട് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സ്ലാങ് വേർഡ് ഒന്നുമല്ലല്ലോ.
Slang word alla, but there are a lot
ഒരു
of brain
state of
rot-
Lot
mind.
of words.
This was made up by some Gen Z, basically. So I feel like Gen Z has a very important.
I
role
have,
in,
genuinely speaking, I've reached. My brain capacity is full. Satyam, I don't even know how you can keep up with all of these kind of stuff at this point. So many meanings, so many definitions. So I say, Gen A, Gen Z. Let's work together.
Make life easier.
Let's make life easier for you guys and for us. Let's go in truce. Let's go in peace. End of the day.
കുറച്ച് വേർഡ്സ് ഒക്കെ കുറച്ചുണ്ട്.
Exactly.
കുറച്ചൊക്കെ words
It should easy
Let's
ആക്കാം.
use English.
Be-
Oxford
Use English.
അല്ല.
English dictionary.
കുറച്ചുകൂടെ
Dictionary
slower
helps.
ആകും.
Oxford
Exactly.
English അല്ലെങ്കിലും ഒരു
Be a bit more slower in your progression.
Exactly. Pin
You have been
we are
way
progressing
too,
a lot.
way too
You're
much.
way too progressing, bro. It's
End
like
of the
too
day.
much progression.
End of the day. Just I think like what I feel is we have traditions, we have cultures. Let's not divert from that. Like end of the day, endokka parnal, those like some norms that we have, some traditions that we have.
Yes.
If we were to part ways from our tradition and cultures, it's like you're guilty of something. You've been raised like that. I'm not saying you should, what do you say? You shouldn't do it. But end of the day, we have some cultural norms and stuff. Try using language that makes sense. Try
Let's start with
interacting. Let's start with that. Try using language that makes sense, and hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah, I feel that. The same.
That was a very mindful.
അല്ല that's a
thoughtful.
request.
Yeah, it's a request.
It's
It's a
kind
humble
request,
request.
guys, come on. To all the Jennies out there.
That was a very mindful
We're not
session.
trying.
Very mindful session.
We are not trying to personally attack you guys,
Yeah, yeah.
but then this
Just
is
a humble
kind
request to use
humble
language
request,
that we
the
can
kind
understand.
request
That's it.
from
No,
our
we're not
side.
saying that we don't use those words.
We
We don't.
some of those.
I don't
for
use
some,
that.
see,
Some of those words
some
we
of
do
those
use.
words are
Some
really useful.
Yeah. ഇപ്പം യാപ്പ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ
Yap and all is like crazy useful.
Yeah,
it's
that's
useful.
But phantom tags?
Fan tags.
I know, man. No,
Man,
no,
come on. You guys should be,
Anyway, let's work on our language. Let's hope for a better future. And it's been amped up with Georgie. Wow, and he's still tweaking. He cannot even do an outro properly, man.
Okay, we shall. We can do
Bro,
that.
we'll have to fire him. We'll have to find a new. We'll have to find
No,
a
we
new
will do that
side
again.
host.
We'll do that again. Come on.
I'm gonna do it one more time, yeah.
One last time.
We better get the best from you, yeah. Julba is gonna send it, yeah.
Yeah,
Julba-
sure, sure.
Julba is
Sure.
gonna send it out of the room.
You can always see that.
Let's
All
act
right.
like nothing happened. So it's been Georgie.
Dwayne.
And
You saw how he said Dwayne. Dwayne.
da.
ഒരു ഇതില്ല ബ്രോ ഹേറ്റ് ആണ് ബ്രോ മൊത്തം ഹേറ്റ് ആണ് ബ്രോ
Okay, one last time. Huh? I'm not gonna
okay
say
last
that
time it's been Georgie
Dwayne.
again. And Jewel.
and this has been amped up.